Serate, you're not going to sleep yet?
Yeah, I want to take a look around the city.
It's so quiet that I can feel the gravity of this city's history. Fitting for an ancient capital born from the height of the era of Asgard.
It's kind of dawning on me. The things we read about in books actually exist.
Ah, what a poem this would make if we were travelers of old.
A poem? Ah, Pendrago, where the evening lights are blinding sights.
Come on.
Okay, it wasn't great, but I gotta start somewhere, right? What the?
What was that?
Quit it, Nick Leo.
It wasn't me.
Let's check outside. Was that Howl just now? Him?
I'm not sure, but this doesn't feel like his domain.
There!
Not Kitty Beard, Kitty Tiger!
What a fearsome roar.
That's the Beastmaster. It must be a master of beast taming. Who says it must be?
Can't you just let her believe?
I'll have to avoid saying must in the future.
Edna, be careful! Tiger Blade! Blade I won't lose! This isn't over! I won't lose! Edna, be careful! You won't in here! Blade Bang! Earth Dragon Bang! Sonic Fury! Yeah! Tiger Blade! Earth Dragon Bang! Soldier! Don't push yourself, Lila! This isn't over! I won't lose! Return to Void! You know nothing! You won't in here! Yeah! This isn't over! I won't lose! I won't lose! Return to Void! You know you won't in here! I won't lose! This isn't over! You won't in here! Return to Void! Use Rock Relay! You won't lose! You won't in here! Return to Void! You won't in here! You won't in here! This isn't over! I won't lose! Dark Hero! Go right into you! Let's keep it up! Puppy attack Sonic Fury! Healing power! Yeah! Tiger Blade! Feel the burn! Fury! Yeah! over! This isn't over! Whirlwind Flash! Over your potato line! Healing power! Bleed Bang! Let's give it up! It's over! Right as we own my all!
Wind Blade!
It won't end here! This isn't over! Let's give it up!
Wind Blade!
Edna, be careful! It won't end here! Back to Edna!
This doesn't look good.
Lord of Wind!
You feel it?
Release my spirit!
Not this time.
No escape! Keep up! Come, Wind! Swarm the
Well, guess I overdid it again.
Or like wasted your energy and talked too much.
It's a fat cat?
My, that's pretty rude of you. I prefer the term pleasantly plump.
Sorry.
Well, this one seems interesting.
Are you perhaps Morgrim?
Indeed I am.
Is she famous?
She's a high-ranking seraph who's a lone wolf, cat, and is imbued with a powerful blessing.
Whoa.
Alas, how shameful that you had to see that side of me.
This city is filled with the desires of greedy humans. I don't think you should feel responsible for it.
No, I must atone for it. Shepherd, you are looking for a seraph to bring the blessing to this city, are you not?
Well, this city is... Pendrago is a big city. It's impossible to eliminate all the malevolence, and the church still holds the power.
But that means all the more that there are those who would cry out for salvation.
Maybe, but it sounds to me like they only pray to the Seraphim when they need something.
Yet are the people's wishes not genuine? I can still maintain the blessing with them.
But still, you could become a Hellion again.
I've got an idea. Why not use the church's authority against them?
Wait, do you intend to filter human prayers?
Pretty sneaky.
I've been pondering over the role of the blessing in human society.
Any conclusion?
It doesn't really do anyone any favors if I just take their prayers and give them the blessing in return.
The role of the blessing, huh? That's a tough conundrum. Just like relationships.
To coexist with humans in peace, there are many things that Seraphim must be conscious of.
I see. I hope the Seraphim you're thinking of will notice as well.
Oh, what a quick-witted lass.
Huh? You're not talking about yourself?
You mean another Seraph, yeah?
I truly hope they notice me and my efforts.
We understand your idea. We'll try and find an appropriate vessel for you.
Is the inscription of the Shrine Church still there? If we use that, I should be able to maintain a good distance with the believers.
It's still there. Please, Morgrim.
Shepherd, I know I have said much, but remember that I do not distrust humans.
It's just that humans and Seraphim need to know where they stand on the issues.
Yes, indeed. Both parties shall.
Morgrim sure is the cat's quite a person.
Yeah. Even though she looks so fat, proportionate.
Malevolence, prayer, enshrinement, giving the blessing. We Seraphim ought to reconsider how we interact with humans, like Morgrim has.
We humans should do the same for Seraphim. I think making that effort is the first step for peaceful coexistence, both for the Seraphim and humans.
But even Morgrim became a Hellion. Reality is cruel.
Yeah, so are you.
Let's not get too idealistic just yet, though, huh?
right. There was so much malevolence in Pendrago that even Morgrim couldn't handle it by herself. We can't ignore that fact.
Maybe there's a reason why. A reason that might have something to do with the overflowing malevolence.
You may be right.
We shouldn't leave it all to Morgrim, and be sure to check up on her once in a while.
Yeah,
Some of us are low on health.
I never thought I'd see so many Hellions. Kinda makes me feel guilty for not being able to see them before.
You should. Ignorance is a crime, you know.
So, don't you think the quality of equipment is crucial in surviving tough battles?
They also say that true masters don't choose their weapons.
But since we're no masters, I thought it might be better if we build relationships with the shop owners and order from them.
Yeah, well, they say the relationship only lasts as long as the money does.
Yeah, I agree. So what I'm saying is, it's important to build a relationship with the shopkeeper rather than just haggling to get the price down.
I can't even tell if you guys are arguing or not.
Sure is a lot of gold lying around out there.
hey, wanna go ask them about the iris gems?
Alrighty, I'll go ask.
Will you be alright? They look pretty sketchy.
Leave it to me. All merchants are like family. Money keeps us together.
You sure about this?
Let's just leave it to Rose.
We're not savvy enough to know when we're being tricked.
Yeah, speak for yourself.
I got it. They said they saw an iris gem in the ruins north of here.
A ruin in the north?
Weird. Why do they keep laughing?
Are they laughing at me?
They think you're a phony shepherd and that I'm a victim of your con artistry.
They've got it wrong.
It can't be helped. There are many who claim to be the shepherd.
But still, to be treated like a con artist?
No point in arguing with them.
Yeah. It's way better to be laughed at than to be frightened of. A jeweler who handles iris gems, huh?
Let's head for Western Bolt Gorge.
I just noticed whenever Mikleo gets angry, it always has something to do with Saray.
What? That's not true.
Then what's with that response? Come on, you guys are family.
So, where did they say they saw the Iris gem?
Whoops, I forgot to ask. I didn't really want to talk to them for long.
Fine, let's find it ourselves.
Don't get careless!
Want to see a deal with that?
Tiger Blade! It's over! It's over! Alright! It's over! How's this?
Splendid job, Saray.
Let's keep it up. Looks like it's been ransacked.
Of course it has. Think of the clientele that come here. It's the looting I'm mad about.
Yeah. Is that a monolith?
Versatile at ranged attacks.
So, did you regret making Saray a shepherd?
What's that? I wonder who wound up in this coffin.
The decorative work suggests a privileged background. Nobility, perhaps. Or a clan chief.
Very much so. This is, quality rock.
So where would you date it? Pre-Rollins times?
Hard to say.
From the texture,
Sad that it's been looted.
We should take care that our own studies are more respectful to the departed.
dust everywhere. This is further corroboration of the poorly
What are you doing?
Oh, sorry. I'm way out of my league.
Yeah.
Don't, try too hard.
Yeah, think I won't.
You ready? Four versatile ranged attacks.
Repeating giants that won't touch toss!
You handle it.
Repeating giants that won't toss! Repeating giants!
I was clearly the star of that battle.
Focus, guys! Ready?
Be gone! Hang on, everyone! Be gone!
Yeah, we
Well,
did it!
that's that.
Sedna, eat this! That's the way! Alright! Ladies and gentlemen, eat this! Eat this!
Hey, babes. What kind of guys are your type?
The type that don't even ask that.
Or say, hey babes, either.
Was the author of the Celestial Record a village chief? It looked like he was founding a village or something. Hey, Mikleo, I was wondering, you don't suppose he was a shepherd? If the shepherd was the one who wrote the Celestial Record, a lot of things start to make sense, and... Mikleo?
Oh, sorry. What did you just say?
Whoa, I've never seen you space out like that. You feeling okay?
Oh no, poor sick Leo.
Nice.
Not nice.
No, but seriously, you alright? Should we sit down for a bit?
I'm fine. I just got caught up in my thoughts. For some reason.
Well, we've met our first goal.
Well, it would have been nice if we could have investigated before the place got ransacked. But it looks like it happened a long time ago.
There's actually something I've noticed about that. Don't you think that the stones and decorations looted from here may have been used in Pendrago's architecture?
It's possible, given the location and the era.
Right. And if we can find out where they've been used, we might be able to find the hidden history of Pendrago.
If we compare with Lady Lake, which utilized the Vivia subterranean aqueduct, we might find what people in that era were thinking.
Sounds awesome! Good thinking, Mikleo.
And that's not all. If we build upon our current hypothesis...
Hang on. I don't get what's so awesome about this.
But they're so enthused.
Guess I'm the clown again.
No, that was a smile of praise to the true king of the Ruin Geeks.
Viva the Ruin Geek Shepherd.
Hooray for the Ruin Geek Shepherd.
What kind of shepherd is that?
I don't think I've ever heard of it.
Then that makes Saray the first.
No objections?
I guess.
Stand to the floor!
So it's alien, but a scorpion-like creature?
It's resistant to multiple elements.
So we'll need to observe their attack patterns. Okay, got it.
Eat this! Toss! Eat this! Eat this! That won't work! Be gone! Eat this! Eat this!
You're pretty much screwed.
Purified fairy soul! Let's run it too close! Purify the earth! Fairy soul! Ravaging giant iron giant force! Eat this! Eat this! Scrap toss! Eat this! Ravaging giant! Ravaging giant! Scrap toss! Eat this!
You're pretty much screwed.
Pretty good.
I won't lose this time! I'm counting on you all! You're gonna get resilient! This is back! Smite the malevolence! Resilient aim! Try this!
Gonna feel the burn.
Protection! Radiant! Constrictor! Go! Smite the
You may
malevolence!
feel a slight numbness.
Resilient aim!
Hard to catch.
Return to void! You know nothing! Ready? It's over! Use rock relay! Safe arrow! Here goes! Binding vortex! Aim and fire! Here goes! Aim and fire! Blistering fangs! Shred!
Forgive me.
Aim and fire! Blistering fangs! Binding vortex! Blistering fangs! Open the way forward! Earthborn! Too close!
Vermilion Crescent, Molten Wall! Get lost!
You're pretty much screwed.
Can't end here.
This isn't happening.
Motion flip! I can't be.
Snacks are done.
Was the it's Mick? Oh, what?
Oh, not.
Not
No.
Hold it. Isn't this place a tomb? Am I gonna get cursed or something?
Don't worry, we'll all be punished together.
Though we'll be sure to let you go first.
No, thank you!
Hey, it's disrespectful to talk loudly in the ruins.
There goes the second biggest ruin geek.
More like Meebo, geek times 2.
What's that supposed to mean?
Be quiet. It's disrespectful.
It's your fault!
Hey, Miklio's getting pretty angry, even though Saray's not really involved.
He's not angry, just overreacting.
Coming from you. Wow.
Ugh, this really grinds my gears.
Looking for a fight?
A goblin lord!
Which means...
That is totally awesome at riding that thing!
Figured you'd say that.
Eat this! How's this? Eat this! Iron Cut, how's this? Eat this! Red Giant! How's this? Eat this!
Nice to be able to put my hair up with a barrette, right?
What's a barrette?
You don't know what a barrette is? Were you born in a barn?
Have you been living under
Under
a rock?
Boom! Earth and Historia!
Blade Bang! Dragon Bang! Sword Rain!
Trigger! Release my Rhapsody!
This time doesn't count.
So I guess that means that general guy was exiled? From the army? From his country?
Maybe he lost a war? Just a thought.
Once there'd been huge crowds cheering for him, and now...
It makes me wonder, there was no one at all he could turn to?
That's par for the course for humans. Pick something up.
Why did she...
Rose, is the injury you got from him starting to hurt?
Oh, no, I'm totally fine. It's just really embarrassing for me to get hurt like that when being kept ransom.
No. What's really scary is that he would do such a thing without hesitation. And plus,
Simone's reaction.
yes,
Her illusions are really something.
her skills are quite unusual. But there's something even stranger about her.
You mean how she isn't affected by malevolence?
Yes. Or rather, how deeply she believes in him from the bottom of her heart.
But how could she? When she was shot, she was smiling. How could she trust him so?
Only she knows the answer.
But Simone has remained a seraph while following the will of Heldalf. That much is true.
So then what's really dangerous is how pure she actually is.
Pretty ironic.
Yeah.
Thank you for taking the time to come today. Lo, I am the shepherd, Malfor.
Hey, tell me, Shepherd, is it really true that you saved the plagued city?
Oh, it was nothing. I just helped the Princess of Highland a little by building a bridge in a single day.
Then what about the Battle of Blavend? Did you really stop the war?
Why, it was easy. All I did was tell them that this isn't the time to be quarreling with one another. It was a hard battle, but I was able to gain support from the Roland's Knight Squad.
Isn't that Captain Sergei from the Platinum Knights?
Then it might not completely be a lie.
Luckily, I managed to do it without getting caught.
I suppose the Knights wouldn't just let some mere imposter do as he pleases.
So you mean to say this bloke must be
An actual shepherd?
It matters not what I am, but please, no matter what, believe in the blessing of the Seraphim. That is the only way to bring salvation to this world. If the people desire it so, I, the Shepherd Malfour, shall put my life on the line to deliver their prayers.
Shepherd Malfour!
Shepherd Malfour!
May the Seraphim's blessing cover the world!
This is ridiculous. Soray's the one who did those things. And I'm sure Sergei knows that too.
There must be a reason.
Probably.
Please wait, Shepherd Soray. There's a reason behind Malfour's actions.
I'm sure. I trust Sergei.
We're quite unsure how he worked his way in, but Malfour has been a favorite of General Tuller.
And so, the General has ordered the Knight Squad to protect the Shepherd, Malfour.
That's the reason?
Being a servant sure sucks.
General Tuller also has a close relationship with the Imperial Majesty, and
no more excuses! Whatever the reason is, it is clear I have sullied your honor. I can only apologize.
Not sure I had honor to start with. Anyway, it was nice to see that people expect so much from the Shepherd. It's a good sign.
What a gentleman.
Gentleman Schmendelman, what were you doing just standing around?
I'm afraid I could do naught. Knowing all the while who the true Shepherd was.
Looks like they took advantage of just how earnest you are.
It's pretty ironic. The less affected by malevolence you are, the harder it is to live an honest life.
Such is the human condition, I suppose.
Even so, that is how humans live.
It's tough.
What is the Knight Squad thinking?
10 people have been killed already, and they haven't a single clue.
Please calm yourselves. We are doing our best to find the culprit.
But that means nothing if you can't catch him! There's a murderer on the loose!
I understand your concern, but please believe us. I swear on my honor to find the culprit.
Huh. Rumor has it you have your eyes on a different kind of honor. Isn't that right, Captain? Starting to butt into politics more, aren't you?
So that's what this is about! Of course, political power is more important to you than citizens' lives!
No! I would never do such a thing!
Everyone, the affair with Cardinal Fortin is still under investigation, and the Knights are shorthanded as a consequence. These Knights are only human too. Please, don't judge them so harshly.
Thank you so much for your kind words, Father Amathor.
Humans are weak, and we must all acknowledge that. Evil lies in the people's hearts, especially those who allow themselves to fall to their own arrogance.
Indeed. We are weak creatures, but that is all the more reason for me to work harder.
As expected of Captain Sergei, salvation shall come your way when you are in need.
I do apologize, but such is the situation. I must go join the search squad.
I wonder, could Hellions be behind all these murders?
Let's check it out.
Sounds like this Hellion is nocturnal. Let's wait until nightfall.
Something just doesn't feel right.
What is it?
How should I know? It's just a gut feeling.
This gives me the creeps. It's like something's going to pop out. Did I scare you?
No, I just have a bad feeling is all. Saray, over there!
The culprit's inside the church!
The killer? Why did he go into the church?
Are they dead?
This is not death, but salvation, good Seraph. I have purified the evil.
He heard my voice?
Why so surprised? You were the one who showed me the way in my dreams, time and time again. That the world's salvation was my sworn duty.
You call this salvation? This is massacre!
The blame rests on them. They could not admit their own weakness. Instead, they would blame their own country, the knights, even the church for their own blasted misfortune. Such disgusting vermin. What would you call their illness, if not malevolence?
Are you serious?
Quite, I assure you. This world is so hopelessly smitten with malevolence. If I do not dispose of the evil ones, there can be no future. It may seem cruel, I know, but it must be done. That is my sworn duty.
Lila, is he?
No, he's not a Hellion.
Father Amathor, you are under arrest for mass murder.
You assume I can be bound with the laws of man? How foolish. But then again, who could blame you? I am all too aware that your brother was killed by Cardinal Fortin in an attempt to fight her. He must have been but a weakling who could do nothing but blame his misfortunes on the Church. And oh, you poor soul, who's been working so hard to atone for his sins, your heart is truly worthy of salvation.
How dare you!
Enough, Soray. What he says isn't far from the truth.
Of course it isn't. Please, confide in me what troubles you. After all, it is my duty to save lost lambs like yourself.
Soray, Seraphim, I beg of you, please, don't abandon us humans.
I remember this place was in the Celestial Record. What was that all about?
They've started interfering, I suppose. Heldolf's followers are causing mischief in human society.
To create malevolence?
Sounds connected to what we saw earlier.
Right. He was taking advantage of wars to produce Hellions.
So he's trying to start another war!
But this is a record of the past. That war is probably well underway.
He's deceiving everyone.
That's the charitable interpretation. But it could very well be that some folks are intentionally assisting him.
How could they?
Unfortunately, we can't rule out the possibility.
I think I understand where I got that weird feeling from. I couldn't sense any murderous intent behind this incident.
Didn't that priest refer to killing as purifying?
Guess he's dedicated to his cause. He really believes he's saving the world.
And that's exactly why he had neither built up malevolence nor became a Hellion. That's more disturbing than anything.
How could his sense of righteousness become so distorted?
Didn't he say that a seraph showed him the way in his dreams? That's probably what caused this.
Something so formless.
Something formless? Like an illusion?
Maybe Misty is behind all this.
Even if Simone did have a hand in it, that's not enough to make him atone for what he's done. No matter what the reason, killing is a sin. For him to be able to kill without even realizing that means he's just like a monster.
Weak ones, crazy ones, strong ones. There's all kinds of types out there.
Yes, but there are people like Sergei as well.
Yeah, I know. Is it just me? Or does the village have more malevolence than before?
I feel it too.
Are you looking for Chief Slenge?
Yes. I'm an acquaintance of the chief, and...
I'm sorry, but the chief is indisposed right now due to illness and will not be taking visitors.
What? He is?
But be of good cheer! In the name of the Shepherd, I vow to heal this noble servant of the people!
Oh, so you're the shepherd, are you?
Nothing escapes your eye, my lady. Indeed, I am the renowned, the incomparable Shepherd Malfour!
Who can't see us in the slightest.
All hail the mighty shepherd.
I can tell from your unique accoutrements that you wish you were a shepherd as well. Eminently understandable, but I cannot recommend it. The shepherd's life is one of solitude. He spends his days in constant battle, unappreciated by the world he cherishes.
Okay?
In any case, rest assured that the village chief is in the caring hands of Shepherd Malfour.
Do you think it's malevolence that's causing his illness?
Is the chief even sick? I don't trust that guy.
But we do know that the amount of malevolence in this village is increasing.
Let's start by reviving the blessing of Gadarin. We can worry about the chief after that.
Makes sense. That's the real shepherd's job, after all.
You were just waiting for me to pick you up, weren't you?
Hey, Mr. Shepard, where's Lila and the others?
They went to the sauna to relax.
Oh, snap! Saray, let's set up the sauna!
Maybe later.
Come on, don't be such a buzzkill! We men need to be open and comfortable about things like this. You know, a naked relationship.
Well, you are always half naked, Zavid.
I may look like an exhibitionist when it comes to my body, but the door to my heart is always closed. That's why I wanted to take this time to bond with you. You know, like, as an accomplice.
Don't tell me you're going to read the wind to snoop around the girls' sauna.
Oh, you're pretty sharp after all, you no-good shepherd, you.
I don't think this is a good idea. Someone's definitely going to notice.
I don't want to grow up to be the kind of guy who views everything as a win-or-lose situation. The trickling sweat, the flushed red cheeks. There is a healthy, sublime beauty in this closed space we call a sauna. Saray, let's go hunting for babes.
That sure was therapeutic. Why don't you guys step in as well?
You mean like this?
That's not the kind of babe hunting I'm talking about!
Huh?
Aren't they referring to the group of children we met back then?
We should let them know. If the army is after them, they won't stand a chance.
That's why I told them to stop.
Seems like the Guardian Seraph became a Hellion.
But why would it just up and leave like that?
I can sense the ancient tongue. We're near one. It's the kids. The ones hunting soldiers.
They're dead.
Did the army do it?
Doubtful. They wouldn't leave corpses in the open like this, nor would they go to such extremes.
Who else could it be? Thank goodness! One's still alive!
We did what they asked. Why?
Saray, watch out!
Why did you kill them?
Could it be that she...
I don't know. We'll deal with that later.
We must purify her.
Blade Bang! May your knowledge speak for you!
Go under!
We did it.
But she was the only one we could save.
Hey, over there!
Oh, he's still still breathing!
Whoa there, Mr. Shepard. What's going on?
Oish! Perfect timing!
We need help!
Let's start with the treatment. Just leave the young'uns to me. Neither of them have mortal injuries, but they're not waking up yet.
Did our purification fail?
No, it's more of a psychological kind of deal.
What on earth could have happened to them?
He beat us. We did what we were told and lived as bandits.
He? So you guys were hired by someone?
Yeah, we weren't sure we wanted to keep hunting lone soldiers. Then he told us there was an easier way to make money. We did what we were told and attacked the carrier. And he bought all the stolen freight for a high price. He even promised us that he'd hook us up with legit jobs soon after.
So who is this guy?
I don't know. Our leader was the only one who talked to him, and I'm not that smart. But we believed in him because we always wanted to have honest jobs. But then he said he was gonna destroy all the evidence and send a bunch of soldiers and killed everybody.
Destroy all the evidence?
We were so foolish. I've never been smart, but I'm so disappointed in myself. Please, avenge them. They took all our money, too. We only have this, but please.
In Earth and Historia.
Don't worry. The scattered bones will see your request through.
Rose. He beat the dragon in one hit!
And a fully materialized one at that.
What tremendous power!
Dang. Just look at how much malevolence is swarming around him. It's me itching for action.
Yeah, I'll definitely need to get stronger.
That's your reaction? I don't know whether to be worried or relieved.
Are you really going to take on his request?
Yeah, I mean, I kinda already did.
Huh. Are you sure this is okay? I hate to sound harsh, but those children were accomplices in a crime.
Yeah, meaning in this case, the mercenaries punished the group of thieves who caused them all this trouble. But, I mean, those kids were just trying to survive. They knew they were doing a bad thing, and they were trying to break free of that vicious cycle. Someone took advantage of that and murdered them. What those kids did was wrong. But even so, the one who betrayed them was just as wrong.
Maybe, but
sorry. I don't know the right answer to this.
I'm not blaming you. Sorry if I made you feel that way. And it's not like it's just their problem.
Huh?
Just don't worry about it. Seriously, I'll totally do the detective work. If it's a Hellion thing, it's all you.
All right.
Let's find out who's behind it all first.
You got it. Oh yeah, almost forgot. I should ask Agil to look after these kids.
iris gems really are beautiful.
Too beautiful, more like it. That's why most people think they're just glass, or some other kind of decoration.
I see. What are they actually made of?
It's not a natural mineral.
They were most likely crafted through the use of multiple seraphic arts. Even so, it's practically unbelievable that there's something inside that lets you see the past.
I wish you could watch anything from the past that you wanted. I'd watch 1,000 years of history.
Better hope you'd live 1,000 years then, because that's how long it'd take.
Oh, right.
That would be hard even for a seraph.
Both iris gems and ruins are just fragments of the past. What's important is what you get out of them. Because history is the architect of our hearts.
Whoa, Miclio! That was a sweet quote.
You think so? I'm planning to put it in the book I write one day.
Well, aren't you full of surprises?
I mean, don't you think it'd be a waste not to pass on our tale to future generations?
I would love to read your book, Miclio.
I'll give you a copy. Signed even.
Darn. I gotta come up with my own quote and signature. There should be a vista point nearby. Hey! Isn't that the Earth in Historia? Was that a marriage ceremony? And there were a whole bunch of shepherds there too.
It looked like it took place at the Shrine Church in Pendrago, and that was Mountellus' crest.
Was his Prime Lord Mountellus?
Please excuse me for a moment.
Uh-oh, she took off. Almost like you were picking on her.
We didn't mean for her to leave.
I know.
Well, either way, the bottom line is it looks like our boy Mountellus is wrapped up in this somehow.
Yeah. For that many shepherds to exist at once, you'd need a power on par with the 5 lords.
Yeah, but let's leave the speculation at that for now.
So long as we're gabbing about it, Lila's stuck in there.
Oops, sorry, I forgot.
Yeah!
Quite surprising. A shepherd in an age like this.
I think you've surprised us!
My name is Saray, and you are?
I am Syndra, Shepherd Saray. Are you the Seraph of Lastenbell? I once was, yes.
Can we ask you to give your blessing again? There's no Seraph enshrined at the sanctuary in Lastenbell, and strange things are happening.
That's of no relation to blessings. Because I have used the bells in the belfry as my vessel.
I see. So the sanctuary in Lastenbell is nothing more than a figurehead.
In any case, it is no longer my concern. I no longer have the capacity to understand humans. Please, leave me be. May we ask you what happened? I'm sorry.
We can't force her to talk.
But something's up. We should do some research.
You're right. Let's go ask people in Lastenbell. They may know something.
Shouldn't we tell Saray and the others about how useful the lords of the land are?
If you keep babying them instead of letting them think for themselves, they're just gonna turn into, well, babies. But then again, they do need to know things like how the affected area is predetermined, and how boons increase as you engage in more battles.
And also how, if there's a skill you want, you could ask a Norman to increase the enemy drop rate.
And not to mention how, as you acquire more boons, the amount of boons you can make effective increases as well. If they knew that much, it'd be plenty.
I just want to make sure that if they wind up in an area with no boons, they know to focus first on restoring the Lord of the Land's blessing to the area.
Even if you don't have confidence in your battle abilities, common sense is common sense, no matter how you cut it.
Huh. Interesting.
Did you eavesdrop on our conversation?
What, is that a crime?
Saray, don't forget about the library key.
Oh. Dave!
Oh, Soray.
I came to return this. It's from Agatha.
The key to the library. Thanks, and sorry to trouble you.
Looks like Marlin's livening up.
And we have you folks to thank for it. The city's greatest days still lie ahead.
When I grow up, I'm gonna be like Maltran. I'm gonna be the second Blue Valkyrie. Boys can't be Valkyries, dummy. If Maltran's teaching anyone, it's gonna be me. She's not gonna teach you. Your clothes aren't even blue. They will be once I finally get my mom to buy some.
Someone's popular.
It's because Lady Maltran actually comes from Marland. She only became heir to her line when all the other successors passed away. And while her sense of responsibility was second to none, she was quite a frail young girl. She has trained herself very rigorously. And now she is the Blue Valkyrie.
So they're opposites.
What?
Nothing. You just clarified something for me.
Oh, I don't really get it, but I'm glad I could be of help to the shepherd.
I had one more thing I wanted to ask. Have you heard of Iris gems?
Iris gems? We have one. I just enshrined it in the sanctuary as an offering for the town's restoration.
Can we borrow it? There's something we're investigating.
I wouldn't dream of refusing the shepherd's request. Please, keep it as long as you like.
Thank you.
Thanks, old man.
Think nothing of it. We are also greatly indebted to the sparrow feathers.
Wow, I never knew there were once so many shepherds, all using their purification powers on Hellions.
So the question is, why and how did they disappear?
What do you think?
If the existence of so many shepherds depended on Maltellus, then...
When Maltellus disappeared, so did all of them.
Isn't it too early to jump to conclusions?
Well, what other possibilities are there?
Maybe humans abandoned their faith in Seraphim to the extent that shepherds just ceased to exist.
Who knows? Maybe a monster crawled out of the ground and gobbled them all up.
Maybe only people like Saray can be shepherds, and there's just fewer nice guys in the world these days.
Huh. So there's plenty of other possibilities.
I guess that means we have to keep collecting information.
Yes, if you do that, you will surely arrive at your answer.
Snacks are done.
Sure is a lot of gold lying around out there.
There we go! Info about an iris gem.
I wonder how long ago that was.
What? Getting one of your bad feelings, Rose?
You could say that. I haven't heard much about the village of Horsa lately.
I wonder who that archaeologist could be.
He's got the same interests as you, right? He must be a weirdo.
Probably. By which I mean absolutely.
You guys are so mean.
Looks like your hunch was right again, Rose.
Hope you like that one, because I got loads more bad feelings on the way.
Roger. Let's all keep our guards up. The Medusa again?
She's a similar type
of Hellion, but it's actually Steno.
We need to watch her petrifying attacks, right?
There are limited ways to prevent petrification. If you aren't wearing preventive equipment, just try guarding.
Purity, come Tower of Blood!
Watch your health!
Rate of fire! Tower of Blood!
limits, fools!
Don't underestimate
The Medusa again?
She's a similar type of Hellion, but it's actually Steno.
We need to watch her petrifying attacks, right?
There are limited ways to prevent petrification. If you aren't wearing preventive equipment, just try guarding. Hellions are very resilient.
Tower of Flash! Darkstar! Break through! Purify Flames! Fear Break through! No escape! Line of Fire! Line of Fire! I need a hand! I'll strike you! Lord of Water! This one's tough. Saint Zero! Blistering Bangs! Binding Vortex! Saint Zero! Blistering Bangs! Binding Vortex! Aim and fire! Here goes! Aim and fire! Blistering Bangs! Everything okay, Sabine? Blistering Bangs! Open the way forward! Aim and fire! Blistering Bangs! Saint Zero! Here goes! Aim and fire!
Surging landscape! Rampaging giant! Surging landscape! I'll strike you!
Aim and fire! Binding Vortex! Aim and fire! Blistering Bangs! Binding Vortex! Aim and fire! Blistering Bangs! Aim and fire!
Air pressure!
Aim and fire! Here goes! Saint Zero! Blistering Bangs! Aim and fire! Here goes! Binding Vortex! Aim and fire! Blistering Bangs! Binding Vortex! Aim and fire! Blistering Bangs! Saint Zero!
Air pressure!
Saint Zero!
Gravity rules everything! I'll strike you!
Aim and fire! Blistering Bangs! Open the way forward! Aim and fire! Blistering Bangs! Open the way forward!
Air pressure! Gravity rules everything!
Rose! Aim and fire! Here goes! Binding Vortex! Aim and fire! Blistering Bangs! Saint Zero! Aim and fire! Rose, get back! Saint Zero! Blistering Bangs! Binding Vortex! Saint Zero! Blistering Bangs! Binding Vortex! Saint Zero! Blistering Bangs! Aim and fire! Here goes! Open the way forward! Saint Zero! Here goes! Open the way forward! Aim and fire! Blistering Bangs!
Crystal Tower!
Aim and fire! Here goes! Binding Vortex! Aim and fire! Blistering Bangs! Binding Vortex!
Rampaging giant!
Aim and fire! Blistering Bangs! Binding Vortex! Aim and fire! Blistering Bangs! Binding Vortex! Aim and fire! Open the way forward! protect! Ocean flips!
Trap them!
Aiming fire! Here goes! Binding vortex! Aiming fire! Here goes!
Burning shot! Tower of blood!
Zero!
Familiar
Open the way for!
Pillars of flame!
State Zero! Here goes! State Zero! State Zero! Don't push yourself, Lila! State Zero!
Embrace your oblivion.
Hey, sweetie. Stay with me. Hey, why don't you?
State Zero! Here goes! Open the way for!
You're pretty good.
Aim and fire! Here goes! Open the way for! Aim and fire! Blistering phase! Open the way for! Edna, be careful!
Embrace your oblivion.
Out of my sight! I'll strike you!
Spirit cleansing! Elixir for day! Edna!
Embrace your
fire!
oblivion.
Out of my sight!
Embrace your oblivion.
Aim and fire! Blistering fangs! Binding vortex! Edna, be careful! State Zero! Blistering fangs! Open the way for!
Embrace your oblivion.
Vermilion ring!
Aim and fire! Here goes!
Out of my sight!
Here goes! Open the way for! Aim and fire! Blistering fangs! State Zero! Here goes! Binding vortex!
Flames of crimson!
Aim and fire! Here goes! Binding vortex!
Embrace your oblivion.
State Zero! Here goes! Binding vortex! Aim and fire! Blistering fangs! Open the way for! State Zero! Blistering fangs! Blistering fangs! Don't push yourself, Lila! State Zero! Blistering fangs! Open the way for! So much malevolence!
I believed in you. I threw everything away for you. Why? Why?
Saray, purifier!
How could you? How could you choose her over me?
Oh, shoot!
If you're not confident, don't go after her. You'll just get yourself killed.
Saray,
What's done is done. Let's go investigate the village.
Yes, there may be survivors that need our help.
that was killer, Lila. You were in perfect harmony.
Man, I'm actually a bit jealous.
Yeah, compared to him.
You've still got a long way to go.
Lila, I wish I could go on a journey like that with you.
Saray.
Excuse you, Saray.
Huh?
Yes. This journey now is every bit as enjoyable as it was back then. Thanks to everyone here. Sweets are so good! Especially after...
Saray, you were thinking about the Cardinal, weren't you?
Just for a moment.
If you're still unsure about it, why don't you go relax at an inn somewhere? I can make the problem go away.
What are you saying? You can't purify Hellions on your own.
But I can kill.
But that's...
Saray, if you hesitate, the enemy will pounce on your moment of weakness. Hasn't Zavid been saying the same thing? I don't want any of us to wind up getting hurt by sympathizing with the enemy.
Are you saying that I'm holding the team back?
Yep.
Wait, Rose, Saray's just...
Mikleo, not now.
I won't have second thoughts anymore.
Well, I'm not saying not to have them. But if you're gonna do it, then stick to it.
Yeah.
Man, I didn't need to be so worried about them. I feel like an idiot.
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, you're not like an idiot.
That's not what she meant.
Think he'll have some new stories to tell us about ruins?
I certainly hope so.
But don't forget, we need to find the Iris Gem.
Yeah, I know.
Don't overdo it, Rose.
Knowledge seek from you.
Let's take our leave.
Shall we begin?
These ones are even more adept at water attacks than Scylla.
Let's just get out alive!
Saray, I'm ready.
Smite the malevolence! Let's get out of here!
Looks like there's something nearby.
Saray, I'm ready.
Starfish?
Pretty much. Can the starfish float?
Let's just get out alive! Ready, Nick?
Let's run!
Ready for the...
Surfing the water?
Let's go! Let's get out of here! There you go.
Where did I go wrong? Time for battle!
Unleash your hidden powers! Let's get out of here!
We won't be defeated!
Let's get out of here! This is you, Riley.
Wait, this isn't Stino?
Here it goes!
Aim and fire! Blistering bangs!
Vermilion ring!
Saint Zero! Here it goes! Binding Vortex! Aim and fire! Here it goes! Binding Vortex! Aim and fire! Blistering bangs! Saint Zero! Here it goes! Saint Zero!
Your Vermilion ring!
Saint Zero! Binding Vortex!
Vermilion
Saint
ring!
Zero! Here it goes! Binding Vortex! Blistering bangs! Saint Zero! Blistering bangs!
Know your place! Go on!
Saint Zero! Blistering bangs!
You're pretty much square.
Know your limits, fools.
We can't afford to hold back.
Neck is
Let's
fine,
do
right?
this.
This is Riley.
Wait, this isn't Stino?
There's Dragon Fang. Soul Drain. Saint Zero. Open the way forward.
Glimmer Dragon.
Saint Zero. Blistering Fangs. Open the way forward. Saint Zero. Here goes. Aim and fire. Blistering Fangs. Aim and fire. Aim and fire.
Glimmer Dragon.
Giant one. Blistering Fangs. Aim and fire. Here goes. Saint Zero. Blistering Fangs. Aim and fire. Blistering Fangs. Aim and fire. Saint Zero. Saint Zero. Saint Zero. Derelict charge. Saint Zero. Blistering Fangs. Open the way forward. Torrent Spear. Saint Zero. Blistering Fangs. Open the way forward. Saint Zero. Blistering Fangs. Dragon Saint Zero. Torrent Spear. Saint Zero. Blistering Fangs. Binding Vortex. Saint Zero. Blistering Fangs.
Shield me.
Hey, why
Aim and
don't you?
fire.
No one place.
Let your guard down!
Saint Zero. Binding Vortex. Saint Zero. Here goes. How's this? Repeating giant! Repeating giant iron curtain! Lord of Wind! You feel it? Soul-torn spectator! Iron curtain scrap toss! Repeating giant! Iron curtain scrap toss! Repeating giant! You're finished! How's this? Repeating giant! Know your place!
Hey, why don't you...
Tear you to ribbons!
Forgive me.
Eat this! The blood scrap toss! Eat this! Eat this! The blood... Iron Curtain scrap toss! Repeating giant! You're finished! Be gone! Rock winner! Be gone! Echo shot! Rock winner! Be gone! Rising Sun! Echo shot! Rock winner! Rising Sun! Dry out! Be gone! Echo shot! Rising Sun! Dry out! Be gone! Echo shot! Rising Sun! Burning shot!
You're pretty much through.
Know your limits, fools!
Surely this is fate.
Offer your protection!
Let's do our best.
Let's run! What's that? Ready, Mikleo? Offer your protection! Let's just get out alive!
pick something up.
Well, well, here comes trouble.
We cannot avoid this battle. Who's up?
It's...
self-explanatorily huge!
Oh, I see.
Were you hoping to explain?
Aiming fire! Blistering bangs! Aiming fire!
Lightning dance like force! There! Burning strike!
Shade Zero! Blistering bangs! Binding vortex!
Vermilion ring!
Aiming fire! Blistering bangs! Binding vortex! Shade Zero! Blistering bangs! Shade Zero! Blistering bangs! Shade Zero!
Lightning tiger light!
Aiming fire! Blistering bangs! Open the way forward!
Burn bright red! Double demon bang!
Aiming fire! Here it goes! Open the way forward!
Burning strike!
Shade Zero! Blistering bangs!
There! Straight shot! Lightning tiger blade! There!
Shade Zero! Blistering bangs! Binding vortex!
Break through!
Aiming fire! Blistering bangs!
Vermilion ring!
Aiming fire! Blistering bangs!
Burn!
Shade Zero! Here it goes! Open the way forward! Aiming fire! Here it goes!
Vermilion
Shade
ring!
Zero!
Molten wall!
Aiming fire!
Get lost! Burn away! Break through! Burn away!
Don't push yourself, Lila!
You may feel a slight numbness.
Aiming fire! Blistering bangs! Open the way forward! Aiming fire! Here it goes! Binding vortex! Aiming fire! Blistering bangs! Shade Zero!
You feel it?
Derelict charge!
Wind blade!
Aiming fire! Here it goes! Binding vortex! Aiming fire! Blistering bangs! Open the way forward! Shade Zero! Shade Zero!
You feel it?
Shade Zero resonance!
Here goes!
Blistering Bangs! Open the way forward! Sage Zero! Here goes! Dragon Blade! Sage Zero! Sage Zero! Blistering Bangs! Open the way forward! Aim and fire! Blistering Bangs! Whirlwind Aim and fire! Blistering Bangs! Everything okay, Sabine? Here it goes! Binding Vortex! Aim and fire! Blistering Bangs! Blistering Bangs! Aim and fire! Whoa!
Your words shall make you vulnerable. Let's do some fortune telling. Please, pick one.
No way. I don't believe in that stuff, is what Rose would say.
Rose is indeed quite down to earth. Hey, ask me! I do believe in that stuff, you know?
This place is a lot more dangerous than I thought.
We need to find him. Quick.
What was that?
Are you that archaeologist?
You just cut through those walking stones!
It's not like that. It's called a heli...
Stay away from me, you monster!
What's the deal? We came to save you!
We're really after the Iris Gem.
True, but Saray isn't just about that.
Hey.
Well, at least he's okay.
Yeah, I guess.
But still!
Look, there's the Earth in Historia.
That researcher dropped it.
Well, well, looks like we got a souvenir out of it.
Is this really okay?
Of course it's all right.
What just happened?
It was like people in his family just died.
Looks like it. Pretty much all of them, one after another.
It couldn't have been coincidence.
Were they... murdered?
Some of us are low on health.
Too bad, though. We didn't get to hear his stories about the ruins.
It's all right. Even if we'd have met with him, he probably wouldn't have listened to your ideas.
It's fine.
But what we know is based on our own thoughts, after experimenting firsthand.
Even if our conclusions are different.
I'll say.
Hey! Quit lollygagging, you nerds!
Rose is still mad at us.
You know it's because she cares.
I know. I'm cool with it.
You guys are quite a team.
Come on! Put some hustle into it!
Coming! remember this place was in the Celestial Record.
You! Give up! We caught you red-handed!
Darn!
That voice.
It's a Hellion!
Purify him.
Yeah.
You need something, oh great shepherd?
Is it alright if I deal with this boy?
I'm afraid not. The only way to apprehend pickpockets is to catch them in the act.
But he's...
If you do the crime, you do the time. No matter how old you are.
This kid just wasn't ready for real-world consequences.
Hey, mister! Why don't you let Saray have a talk with him before you take him away? Just a word from the shepherd might steer the kid toward the right path in life, better than any time in detention.
That would be pointless.
Come on, it won't do any harm. What, you got some problem with Saray talking to this boy?
I never said that. It would simply be a waste of time.
You said this kid wasn't prepared to deal with the real-world consequences of his crimes. Are you prepared, mister?
What?
I'm part of a merchant crew that travels all over the world. You think I don't know why the pickpocketing problem is so bad?
I see. How much do you want?
Don't put me on your level. We Sparrow Feathers value our customers' trust. Saray, we're taking this guy to jail too.
Like hell you are, you lying brat!
You will not lay a finger on her.
Shepherd!
Oh hey, stop! Wait! Saray!
Go after him.
Okay.
Saray, I'll go after them as well.
Please purify that boy.
Shepherd or not, I won't let you obstruct my duties!
Guard, leave him alone! Even we can tell something about you stinks!
Yeah, what kind of guard are you?
You think we don't know what you're up to when our backs are turned? You dirty crook!
I think we're good here. Let's go after Rose.
Yeah, you're right.
We're heading after Rose, right?
Phew! You made it.
Is it over?
Maybe.
Should we follow him around for a bit to make sure? He'll probably lead us straight to his home.
Oh, so he wanders and we tail him.
That could work.
All right then. Saray, Rose, you guys hide. I'll go wake him up.
Looks like they've made their decision. Are you okay with this, Lila?
Come on, we gotta do it. Or Rosie's gonna freak out for the rest of the day.
Well, as long as we only follow him.
Now!
Yeah! Don't you think he'll stop pickpocketing now? We purified him after all.
Not so sure about that. I've heard word of pickpocket gangs.
Oh, really?
We need to find out whether he was doing it on his own or with a group.
what did you mean by you knew why the pickpocketing problem is so bad?
The enforcers let him off a lot of the time in exchange for part of the takings. Then, when the guards need to hit their quotas, they round him up anyway. That's probably what that was about.
No way.
Look, he's going in.
A noble's manor.
It's clearly not his house.
I'm guessing a pickpocket gang then.
And so that must mean that this manor would be their base, huh?
Something tells me he's not gonna quit stealing.
Well, crap. Come on, we're not done yet.
Rose, it's unfortunate, but I'm not sure we should...
Lila means that this is just a problem of human society.
Right. It might not be something a shepherd should get involved in.
Huh.
Sorry. If he's doing it by himself, I'd be okay letting him deal with the consequences. But if there's a gang forcing him to steal, it's a completely different story. I gotta check to make sure.
Yeah, I thought so. I understand. Let's go check it out just in case.
You sure?
But no more than that. Understood? Saray, Rose, even if you don't intend them to, the powers of the shepherd and the squire can greatly influence human society and the spirits of men. Please don't forget that.
All right.
We'll just watch and see who goes in and out.
Bored.
Who knew that we wouldn't see anything for days on end?
You all can go back to the inn. I'm staying here.
It's okay.
Shh, someone's coming out.
Looks like we might have read the situation wrong after all.
Those kids, you think maybe they're not being forced to pickpocket?
Go after them, Rose. It's bothering you and Saray, isn't it? I'll check out the interior of the building.
Thanks.
Okay.
Don't go for anything big, got it? Only money and jewelry and stuff. Are they gonna have anything like that? That shepherd guy did something, and now there's lots more people donating stuff to the sanctuary.
Oh, cool. That sounds fun. Priests won't be mean to kids, and if there's any real problems, we can always start crying.
I'm good at that. Hey, is this really okay?
It's okay if you're us and not them.
Is this what kids are like these days?
Dangerous times.
Those kids barely have any malevolence at all.
Children in their brutal honesty can be even crueler than corrupted adults, as you've seen.
I'm back.
Oh, Zavid, how was it?
Empty building. Probably an abandoned house. Looks like those brats are camping out there.
So then, those kids are acting on their own.
All right, it's snatching time.
Now that we know the score, do we want to report them to the guards and end this whole thing? After all, they're not Hellions. Let's tell the guards about it, and then put it all behind us.
Okay.
I can't do that!
Hey, Rose!
Darn it! What do you want? Look, I never did nothing.
We know all about what you're up to. Fooling the priests into thinking you're helpless orphans and then robbing them blind. You should be ashamed of yourselves.
Oh yeah? You got any proof?
This here is the shepherd. His word is good enough.
That's perjury! False witness!
Princess Alicia and the people of Lady Lake all trust Saray. Because he's been living an honest life. How about you? Will anyone trust your word?
Well,
give it up, kid.
What else can we do? The adults all abandoned us. If we want to survive, stealing's our only choice.
Rose, maybe we ought to...
Come on, Saray. Let's bring them to the guards.
But to think children their age could conceive of such wretched duplicity.
And the other children?
They were all caught by the guards and hauled away.
I see.
Those who commit crimes must be punished, even if they are children. It's the way the world works. But it still pains the heart.
Yeah. Hey, isn't this an Earthen Historia?
Oh, that. That was a donation from someone in the city. It looks rather rare and precious, so we've been unsure whether we should sell it.
Nice! Good call, Mr. Priestman.
Huh? Oh, thank you.
Father Brunor, we're actually collecting these.
You think we could have this? We'd pay for it, of course.
No, please, that's not necessary. If it's something the shepherd needs on his quest, by all means, please take it. I'm sure the donor would be overjoyed to know that their gift had been some help to the shepherd.
Thank you, Father Brunor.
What was that? That baby?
That can't be real, can it, Lila? How could anything like that happen?
The Earthen Historia record the events of the past.
So, that really happened?
And it wasn't just some random tragedy. You couldn't do something like that without using seraphic arts.
You mean a Hellion or Seraph used an art on humans?
Most likely for revenge.
Pretty disturbing art. No, more like pretty disturbing art user.
But his family had nothing to do with this.
Maybe the goal was to rob him of his purpose in life. Way more brutal than just walking up and killing him.
But surely no one deserves that kind of treatment, no matter what they've done.
Thanks, everyone. I needed that.
You're okay with how it worked out?
It's better than ignoring it and spending the rest of your life wondering.
Yeah.
Could we ask Exio for his blessing?
He is a protector seraph, responsible for the trial. It's probably better to find someone else.
Did that kid have resonance or something? That dirt leech he talked about is a Hellion, isn't it?
Yes. It's a very troublesome Hellion with high vigilance. It'll be difficult to catch it.
so tiny!
So tiny! Should I use wider range attacks? If you could...
My foe is ahead! The vortex follows you! I will hit it!
Take this! Crimson Flame, Springboard!
Return to void! Tiger Blade! Let's give it up! Celebrate! Blade Bang! Let's give it up! Sonic Fury! Come forth! Tiger Blade! I won't lose! You won't hit here! Multiple cards! You won't hit here! Ship it over! Return to void!
Springboard!
You know nothing! You won't hit here! You won't hit here! I will speak for you! You won't hit here! Go forth! Beast of water! You won't hit here! You won't hit here! What's perfect? Multiple cards! Miss me over! Way to fight! No escape! Tower of blood! Freeze! Way to fight! No escape! Return to fight! No escape! You way to fire! Concentrate! Breakthrough! First blood!
Sleeping Dragon!
Return to void! Way to fire!
Amorphous Tiger!
Way to fire!
Watch out!
Drop the leg! Breakthrough! Breakthrough!
Lightning Vortex!
Way to fire! Way to fire!
Ocean
Breakthrough!
Flame! Break on through!
Breakthrough!
Aim and fire!
Way to
Blistering
fire!
Flash! Break on through!
Way to fire!
Ocean Flame!
Way to
Open
fire!
the door!
Way to fire!
Aim and fire!
Breakthrough! Way to fire! No escape! Purifying blades!
Shield! Scorch Valley! Scorch Valley!
Breakthrough! Way to fire! Way to fire! Breakthrough! Nope!
Scorch Valley!
Breakthrough! Breakthrough! Way to fire! Breakthrough!
Frozen Shape!
Breakthrough! No escape!
Freeze!
Way to fire! Scorch Valley!
Breakthrough! Glimmer Dragon!
Breakthrough! Way to fire! Too close!
Scorch Valley!
No escape!
Lord of Water!
Breakthrough! No escape!
Zera!
Way to fire!
Break on through!
Way to fire! Breakthrough! Way to fire! Breakthrough! I think it's time to take a breather somewhere.
Did I become a Hellion? I'm sorry. I must have caused you all great trouble.
No, we're just glad you're all right.
My name is Forcia. Oh my! There's an iris gem here.
An Earthen Historia. Could we have that?
But of course. This is nowhere near enough to show my gratitude, however.
No, it's perfect. Thank you.
Dear me, what an honorable shepherd you are.
If you'd like to thank us, could you maybe give your blessing to a village? It's called Gadodin, and it's very close by.
Gadodin. That's the village outside the Shrine of the Fire Trial, correct? Do you have a vessel lined up?
We'll find one for you.
All right. I'll head over to the village for now.
He tried to kill himself. So many times.
And yet...
But wait, that's weird. You'd think at least one of them would have stuck.
He probably wasn't serious about it.
He sure as heck looked serious about it.
Yeah. It really felt like he wanted nothing more than to die.
I'm guessing this isn't a coincidence either?
Hard to say.
The more we learn, the more mysteries we find.
That's pretty much how the world works.
Highland is moving closer to war day by day. No one will listen to me, no matter what I do.
Because you've been digging a hole, girl. You're stubborn as a mule, but even so.
I won't give up. The strength of a knight exists to protect, and their kindness serves the people.
You never change.
Saray, how are the ruins in Lake Haven Heights?
Well, you know, I did obtain the spiritual powers.
Wonderful. Though it's a shame, you just missed meeting my master.
Alicia, I needed to tell you about...
Maltran taught me the way of the spear at a young age. When I train with my master, I feel so invigorated. I don't enjoy all the scratches I get, but it's only because I lack experience.
What kind of person is she?
Well, she's kind of like a mother to me, but she doesn't like me saying that, says she's too young. But she taught me martial arts and the way of the knighthood when my mother died. I was only 7. I owe her much.
Alicia...
Though I fear I rely on her a bit too much.
That's not true.
I'll try to convince the chancellors. I do everything I can.
Are you sure you don't want to tell Alicia the truth about me?
Well, at least you have a sparkling personality.
You really are a pillar of support for her, you know?
That's it? You decided not to tell her just because of that? You're weak, as both a knight and a shepherd.
She's of no use to you now, right? Why don't you just leave her alone?
I'm interested, that's all. Of what will become of the foolish princess, who would needlessly turn herself into a martyr for her country.
I know Alicia will see it through.
Do you really think so? You really don't, do you? After all, you don't even think she has the strength to withstand the truth about me.
Shut up! As long as we take care of it before she knows, everything will be just fine.
No need to rush. The tables will turn soon enough. All is according to his plan.
Are we not able to tell Alicia the truth about Maltran? Because we can't actually believe in Alicia, even when we really want to?
She's just trying to provoke you.
Let's keep it a secret.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I agree. It appears harming Alicia is not part of her grand plan anyways.
Then I have no objections.
Rose, you agree too, right?
You sure told her off.
Saray looked like he was done with her, so I just took it from there after she started talking smack.
To be honest, I'm scared to tell Alicia the truth about her master.
Alicia really trusts Maltran, more than any one of us can imagine.
Ain't nothing out of the ordinary for Hellions to be living among humans these days. Well, anyways, I got a feeling we'll meet that babe again.
Yeah, I know.
Don't get so serious. It'll be fine. Come on, stay psyched up.
Right.
Pick something up. Hello. Is Alicia here? Shouldn't you announce yourself? Or don't you have any respect for this family?
I'm sorry. My name is Saray.
Saray? Pardon my rudeness. The princess has spoken highly of you. She's out right now. We're not sure when she'll be back.
Work-related?
Yes. She's going after a suspect who's leaked information to the Roland's Empire. There definitely must be a spy going around, given the timing of their advancements. Yes, even Alicia was under suspicion for it before.
Wow, the Princess of Highland would go so far as to do that herself?
No, it's supposed to be the military's job, but she's acting by herself. Saying that she had to stop a clash between the two countries.
But isn't she taking it a bit too seriously?
Ever since the Battle of Glaven, she's been pushing herself so hard.
That's very like her.
I'm worried. She behaves so recklessly when she's alone. She just headed out to a round-eyed forest to gather info about the origin village, Camlon.
Huh. Camlon, you say?
It's the village where the Age of Chaos started, I think. But it's just some legend.
Yes, she heard a rumor there were some clues in the depths of a round-eyed forest and headed out there.
So that's how she came to Alicia.
But her hunch was wrong. I've never heard of this origin village from Gramps, nor the other villagers.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I'll take my leave. Please tell Alicia that I'll come visit again.
I think she's pushing herself as a princess.
Alicia's always been like that.
That's exactly why I'm worried.
Man, those brats in Lady Lake. Are all the kids that bad these days?
Well, if society's abandoned them, I don't know. Is there any other way for them to survive besides a life of crime?
It is a sad era we live in.
That has nothing to do with it. Those delinquents were kicking sand in the face of those of us honestly struggling through life. They're just ignorant of the real world, don't you think?
Hey, don't look at me when you say that.
Rose, so those are the things you have to think about, huh?
I don't think, I just do. Ugh, let's stop talking about this.
You mean you're just spontaneous? That's awesome.
Yes. No matter the circumstances, it's up to each person to decide how she wants to live her life and for what she must be held accountable. But Rose understands that instinctively, without thinking. Very impressive.
Seriously, can we change the subject?
Maybe the experience of abandonment will get those kids to realize the importance of responsibility. Thanks to you guys pointing them in the right direction.
I hope so.
Yeah.
If it were that easy, the Age of Chaos would be over already.